Well, folks, buckle up. The Donald is back, and he's brought his unique brand of mayhem back to Washington. This time it's confirmation hearing season, and let me tell you, it's like watching a reality TV show scripted by someone who's mainlined Red Bull and conspiracy theories. We've got familiar faces returning for another season: Pam Bondi, Marco Rubio, even Kash Patel, who last we checked was busy trying to convince people the FBI was secretly run by a cabal of liberal hamsters. And the new season's drama, let's just say it's juicier than a Trump Tower steak. Allegedly, of course. I'm not allowed to comment on the quality of the steak. So grab your popcorn, settle in, and let's dive into the wonderful world of Trump's confirmation chaos. Pam Bondi, former Attorney General of Florida, loyal Trump ally, and a woman who seems to have wandered onto the set of House of Cards and decided to stay. During her confirmation hearing for Attorney General again, Bondi promised to be a beacon of justice, a champion of the people. Well, you get the picture. No more witch hunts, no more deep state, just good old-fashioned law and order. Of course, she also denied ever discussing prosecuting Trump's enemies with him. Liz Cheney, never heard of her. January 6th, committee members, who are those people? And as for the 2020 election, well, let's just say Bondi's still waiting for the results to be audited by a team of psychic squirrels. Next up, we have Marco Rubio, everyone's favorite senator from the great state of, well, he's from somewhere. Rubio, back for another round as Secretary of State, seems to have missed the memo that the world is a tad bigger than just Cuba. His grand plan for world peace. Get this. Concessions from both Ukraine and Russia. That's right, folks, because nothing says peace and diplomacy like telling two warring countries to just kiss and make up. And don't even get him started on NATO. Apparently, those Europeans are spending way too much on healthcare and education. They should be more like us, argues Rubio. And by us, he means spending trillions on fighter jets we don't need, and healthcare we can't afford. Finally, we come to Chris Wright, nominee for Energy Secretary and proud owner of several oil rigs that are probably visible from space. Now, you'd think hearing about energy policy in the year 2025 would involve, actual discussions about renewable energy, but not this time. Instead, we were treated to a delightful spectacle of climate activists shouting, "The planet is on fire!" while Wright calmly adjusted his tie and pretended not to notice. Look, I get it. Climate change is a complex issue. It's much easier to just pretend it doesn't exist, especially when your campaign is funded by people who made their fortunes off fossil fuels.